Hi, welcome to this project which is called the Acrylic Holder. What we have here is an example of a journal done by some teachers a while back, okay? But now it's the update of the key points which I'm going to summarize with you in this video, right? Okay, so the teachers started off first sort of brainstorming. The theme was on Singapore, and so what they did was they unpacked what is meant by Singapore, and in terms of here, what are the various tourist attractions, there were a couple of main links and then sub links everywhere, and so they unpacked that, and what could be good here is if you can put the pictures of some of the attractions and some of the key points around, right, so that it forms a visual library. But in this case here, the teacher has a good idea of what's happening, so just words will be sufficient. And then they look at the problem. What is the problem? Who is affected by the problem? Where does the problem occur? How you solve it? And why? So the 5W and 1H. Alright? So you can basically get a picture of the problem and then put it down, and then use the 5W 1H to sort of scheme out everything so that you know exactly where the problems are. You will know exactly how to solve the problem and what is the problem, which is the main thing. Alright? Next, what the teacher did was basically to look at some pictures, search on the internet on how other people creatively has come up with, in this case here, a toothbrush holder, right? Search the internet a little bit, be specific about the search phrases, that will aid you in getting the correct pictures that you want. Next, the teacher went off to search a few of the key Singaporean attractions, like I told just now. It could have been done in the mind map, but this is another summary, quickly sort of putting up all the pictures, and these pictures will serve as a visual library for you later on. It's a sense of a source of inspiration and sort of a key to where your ideas are going to be. Now, at this point here, what the teacher is trying to do is combining the aesthetics with the functions, and what new idea can you do? Can you do shape borrowing? What is shape borrowing? It's to borrow the idea from the shape that you get, either from nature or from buildings or whatever, and then combine with another technique, another sort of source of inspiration, and the two of them will come together to form a new idea. So what you have here is the giant trees at Marina, the Gardens by the Bay, and that man climbing up there. And so if you combine the two together, what would you get? At this point here, sketch a lot. That's my advice for you. There is no danger in trying to just draw as many ideas as you can. Okay? The more ideas you have, the better it is later on. Okay, the teacher here make use of this technique of creating to try to draw a three-dimensional object. You notice by the side, there's actually a side view, okay, or an elevation as you call it, right? This will aid you to try to think and consider where each part of the object is going to be. More ideas, right? Now the Marina Bay Sands, and considering how the various parts of the toothbrush, the toothpaste is done, make use of side elevations to help you to consider, right? Because that will help you to think. Make use of plan view as well, perhaps to help you to see where the things are going to be placed. More ideas. Merlion now, creating. What about the Singapore flyer? Think about those ideas. Another idea now, just basically following only on the person, right? Just one product idea, and from there, sort of a list of possibilities that can come out from there, and those are drawn in quickly. Now, the more or less has been finalized, the idea, the form, and sort of this is the idea that was selected, and now a consideration of how each part, detailed part of the board, the structure of the holder is going to be, and all the measurements, and a little data collection of how the toothpaste, the toothbrush, the length and the width and the diameter and the size of it all has been recorded down in the journal, and that will aid you in the consideration later on as you go about. made. Purpose of the cardboard model is for you to evaluate, for you to consider how the ideas is going to fall into place, right? After you've done the cardboard model, you can even do a physical experiment whether the cup, the toothpaste, the toothbrush can be supported, right? So you have to make cardboard model of a certain quality in order for it to stand up, alright, structurally sound, for it to stand up to all the various testing that you need to do. Right? Now it's the final development. More succinct information has been given, more details has been there, more careful use of constructions to sort of draw out everything so that you can exactly know sort of how each part is going to form. After your cardboard model, after your testing, you would be able to come to this stage where you know exactly how each part is going to be. The final drawing, right? Contextual use. Illustrate how the object that you're supposed to design is supposed to hold the toothbrush and your toothpaste. Right? The various marking outs of the considerations of using the cardboard model to consider how actually that is going to inform you in your manufacturing. That's the purpose of cardboard model, to inform you how you go about doing things. Right? And the final product is done. In this case here, it's placed into the exact environment, the picture is taken. Right? In the actual artifact, you are not supposed to use the photograph, but you're supposed to illustrate, which is what you have seen just now, which is good enough. Okay, hope that will help you in your acrylic holder project. Thank you so much.